All right, so here's another one. This one does not have decimal points, but I want to show you how they do it in fifth grade. So let's rewrite it into long division. 227 is our dividend, 2 is our divisor. DMSB. I like to write that because it tells me what I'm doing. Bring it down or bring it back. And because I know that I'm dividing everything by 2, what I want to do is list out my multiples of 2. You can either do 2 times 2, write it out the regular traditional way, or you can do the facts. Oops. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 5 is equal to 10. I'm going to stop there. And I like to do digit by digit because it helps me to do this more faster. So 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1 because 2 times 1 is equal to 2. All right, I just did my division, did my multiplication, did my subtraction all in one. Look at that. And again, just because you have a 0 as your answer don't mean you're done. You still have more digits to do. So I'm going to bring it down. 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. Then I know that 2 times 1 is equal to 2. So I'm going to write my 2 and I'm going to subtract. Again, a 0 does not mean that you're done. You still have more to do. So now the next step is to bring it down. I'm bringing this 7 down. Okay. Now, how many groups of 2 can go into 7? Now remember, whenever you're multiplying, whatever your product is, you want to make sure that it doesn't go over the number that you're trying to find. Okay, so being that we're trying to do 7 divided by 2, you don't want an answer, or you don't want to choose 8 or anything like that. So we know that 2 times 3 is equal to 6. So I'm going to put my 3 on top and I'm going to multiply 2 times 3. I know that's 6 and I put my 6 at the bottom. And if you notice, I'm checking off as I go. I'm going to subtract 7 minus 6 is equal to 1. But wait, look at this. We have a 1 in our answer. We don't have anything else in our dividend. What are we going to do? Here's what we do in 5th grade. If you don't have anything else in your dividend, you're going to put a decimal point. And if you put a decimal point there, you know you have to bring that decimal point up in your answer. Now, after you put your decimal point, what you want to do is put a 0. Remember in the last video, when there was nothing else in your dividend, you added a 0. In this case, since there's no decimal point, no digit, you're going to put a decimal point and put a 0. Okay? And you're going to do the process all over again. You're going to bring down this 0. Bring it down. And you're going to divide. How many times can 2 go into 10? Remember, we already did all this beautiful work. 2 times 5 is equal to 10. And this is why I like to list out my multiples so that I know that I'm not trying to figure out as I go. I already did all that work. All I have to do is just put it in the proper places. So 2 times 5 is equal to 10. So, oops, I didn't do that. Check it off. I divided, I multiplied, I am going to subtract. When I subtract, I am left with a 0. And look, now we are done because we don't have any digit here in our dividend. And look, we have a 0 in our answer. And yes, we created this decimal point in both your dividend and your quotient. So now you can rewrite it if you want. let's rewrite our answer. Our answer is 113 and 5/10. There we go. If you want to double check, put it in the calculator and see.